President Paul Kagame praised the arrival of the first phase of 6 trainers, which will make up the first vaccine factory on the African continent. Through his Twitter page, President Paul Kagame said, I quote, "It is a historic milestone today as the first BioNTech group trainers arrived in Rwanda exactly 3 years since the first COVID-19 case was detected in our country. This system will allow end-to-end mRNA vaccine production in Africa for the first time." The head of state extended his appreciation to Ugur Sahin, founder and CEO of BioNTech, Uzlem Turechi, co-founder and chief medical officer of BioNTech, Sierk Potting, BioNTech Chief Operations Officer, and the whole BioNTech team for the outstanding partnership. President Paul Kagame also thanked the Kenap Foundation, the International Finance Corporation, the World Health Organization, and the Africa CDC for the partnership in achieving this milestone. The BioNTech trainers arrives in Rwanda following the Memorandum of Understanding that was signed in October 2021 between the government of Rwanda and BioNTech to initiate the construction of the vaccine factory. Vaccine production is expected to commence approximately within 12 to 18 months after the installation of the BioNTech. Still on this particular matter, the government of Rwanda has received the first phase of 6 BioNTech, which will make up the first vaccine factory on the African continent, which usually imports 99% of its vaccines. We do have the detailed report with Adam Kwizera.
An important step towards the first vaccine factory in Rwanda was made on Monday when the first modular vaccine factory containers, known as BioNTech, arrived at Kigali International Airport. The 6 BioNTech were brought by Antonovo airplane, which is the world's biggest air cargo. The Minister of Health, Dr. Sabin Nsanzimana, pointed out the benefits expected from this BioNTech vaccine factory.
This time, BioNTech of this kind are actually coming on our continent, and specifically in our country, in Rwanda. So it came through a process of partnership. But because Rwanda actually was the first country to use mRNA vaccine on this continent, and we used more than 50% of Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine in Rwanda. And from there, the partnership was built from the top leadership. His Excellency, our President himself, has been really advocating for our continent, for Africa, that we should not be the last on the queue asking for vaccine or for medicine if we can produce them here on our continent. So now it's a dream becoming reality because of his efforts, the teamwork, the partnership.
Minister Nsanzimana also emphasized that education and research institutions will also benefit from this factory.
We see already many people in training. There are many other systems are setting up. It's an entire ecosystem of teaching, of research, but also making infrastructure that will make what we have in our arms as a vaccine, or what we swallow as a pill, as an injection. It doesn't come from just a BioNTech. It comes because there are people behind it who are working hard to link the disease and the research and the solutions.
Thank you.
So this is an open opportunity for researchers and also for students who learn from the high technology that is coming.
Rwanda became the first country to receive these BioNTech before other countries, including Senegal and South Africa, that also have agreements with BioNTech to build vaccine and medicine factories. The chief operating officer at BioNTech, Dr. Sierk Potting, noted that Rwanda has chosen to be a model in this broad project that aims to help Africa in the production of vaccines and medicines.
Rwanda, we decided to be the first country as a pioneer country to start. We broke ground already, we're building the hall, and so this is really a win-win for Africa actually, and for Rwanda and for BioNTech actually. We can pioneer our technology here with the help of Rwanda and the African Union. And I think what we see is there's lots of local support, and so we have broken ground already. The government moved mountains literally because there was a wild piece of land with a slope, and now it's flattened actually, and we started. So I think the help is really tremendous that we gain here in Rwanda.
This factory will operate in the special economic zone, Masoro, in Kigali City, which will have the capacity to produce more than 50 million doses of vaccines per year. As to that, it will produce various vaccines, including COVID-19, cancer, malaria, tuberculosis, and AIDS that have reached at the end of trials. It is expected that a batch of other equipments from the factory, including 6 more biocontainers, will arrive in Rwanda in the next few months. Hence to that first vaccines produced by this factory will be launched at the market before the end of this year. This huge project is worth of 100 billion Rwandan francs, where currently 9 Rwandans are working in this factory, as it is expected that in 2024 the number will rise to 100 workers after learning from BioNTech experts. Adam Squizera, RTV News.